Works hard, he's proud and strong, but he's shaking like a leaf. He thanks God his kids are safe, but where they gonna sleep? 'Cause 300 miles of wind and rain all wound in on itself, churned up the coast and tore his town to hell. What do you do when the tide comes in on you and leaves you nothing but a prayer that somehow you'll make it through? You can't even think right now, so it's hard to understand. But when the tide goes out, love rushes in. Works hard, he's proud and strong, but he's shaking like a leaf. He's staring at his TV thinking, what if that was me? He ain't got that much to give, but he loads up what he can, and he heads south 'cause it's more than he can stand. What do you do when the tide comes in on you and leaves you nothing but a prayer that somehow you'll make it through? You can't even think right now, so it's hard to understand. But when the tide goes out, love rushes in. Your brother's hand, hold on until you're on your feet again. What do you do when the tide comes in on you and leaves you nothing but a prayer that somehow you'll make it through? You can't even think right now, so it's hard to understand. But when the tide goes out, brother, love rushes in. What do you do when the tide comes in on you and leaves you nothing but a prayer that somehow you'll make it through? You can't even think right now, so it's hard to understand. But when the tide goes out, love rushes in. Hey everybody, I'm Ken Freeman. Thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this little video I've put together. And I hope it in some small way encourages folks to become helpers. I know a lot of you already are, and it is much appreciated. It's what keeps this country going, and I just think most of us are really wired that way. I understand everybody doesn't have the ability to load up chainsaws and building materials and go into these disaster-stricken areas and physically help. But there are things we can do, even if it's just the matter of a small donation through some reputable charity organization. And my wife and I have discovered that local churches from these areas are good sources of information as to where you can help most. It only takes a little bit of research to find out where you can do some good. I can't imagine having everything I've worked for and everything I own washed away in a matter of a few days. But it's good to know that in this country, your neighbors, people from across the country are willing to help. It means a lot. I think it's just who we are. So thank you again, and God bless.